Our officials are Jason Goebel, Jason Goldenberg, and Matt Myers. And the Rockets before winding up in Memphis as a free agent in the offseason. He's filling in for the injured Zach Edey, a huge second-year player. Meanwhile, he's filling the large void left by Ja Morant's preseason ankle injury. They hope to have Morant opening night. That's a pretty dry finish.
Great move from Powell. Getting all the way to the rim with the right hand. That should set up that jumper as the game goes on.
There's Wells, a contested three. Gets quite the bounce. A Memphis team, John, that did win 48 games last year, but had to play their way into the playoffs where they got knocked out in the first round by Oklahoma City. That's Norman. Hello, Ware getting his first 2 points of the game. Inside, this is Jaren Jackson Jr. Flips it in with the left hand. What a talent. First-time All-Star 3 years ago, also chosen the Defensive Player of the Year in that season. Bam, Euro-stepping. It's a tough shot. Using that wingspan to his advantage on the defensive end. Another turnover. Powell missing from three. Bam on the offensive glass. Ware thought about three. Spinning to the paint. Bam! Another offensive board and putback. Jaquez finds Smith out on the edges. Now Ware against Jaren Jackson. Oh, set him up perfectly for that jump hook. Beautiful left hand. Defensive board, and Drew Smith does. Heat ahead by 5, 2:38 left, first period. Oh, the steal by Maxence Prosper on the Larson pass turns into that from Caldwell Pope. Jaquez missed on the move. Here comes Javon Small. Pull up three, and Small drains it. John, this hard-nosed, defensive-minded player who played 90. Bam Adebayo, the do-everything front-court star of the Heat. Jaquez for three. Kaboom! A rattled triple for Jaquez. Here's Spencer, inside to Aldama. Outside of Maxence Prosper. Against Jaquez. And it's Landale muscling that up for the offensive board and school.
Finishing around the basket, couple of putbacks for him, along with a three. He's got 7 points.
That's a nice stretch out score for Pelle Larsson. He's playing in his 4th game of the preseason after missing the first 2 with that bruised quad. That's a nice move and a score. Maxence Prosper. Aldama, he'll fire a three and drill it. Orlando Magic backcourt. You'll see them Wednesday in Orlando. Norman Powell. There's Javon Small. He come into the game and made an impact with 8 quick points.
Looks very comfortable out there with that pull-up game.
Davion to the paint, gets deep, gets the basket and the foul. Pat Riley, who gave him his opportunity to be a head coach in the NBA. He also mentioned the late, great Hall of Famer, Dr. Jack Ramsey. Huge coaching influence on Eric Spoelstra as he was growing up in Portland. Oh, Ware got a piece of that. Here comes Wiggins. Wiggins all the way. Yes. Here comes Wiggins with the Heat up 5-4. Jaquez, nice dish. Kalel cramming it through. Set up by the defense and the dish from Jaquez.
Getting easier shots even when they're not getting fast break in their half-court offense. They'll have more uncontested shots.
Nice perimeter defensive segment for the Heat, forcing an 8th turnover on Memphis, and the Ware jump hook.
He's had to do that. He's doing it with bigger minutes, and he looks fresh, and he's very comfortable, and he's doing it again tonight. He has played with great energy thus far. 15 minutes so far this first half.
During the preseason, he's been the Heat's top scorer, rebounder. So Andrew Wiggins with his 5th triple of the preseason and his first 3 ball of the game. And there he is again, Javon. He with a 10-point lead. Biggest lead of the game for Miami is Jaren Jackson Jr. Misses on the hook. Aldama underneath scores over Bam Adebayo. Powell against Wells. 3, short. Long outlet. Wells got ahead of Powell for the slam dunk. The Grizzlies 0-4 in the preseason. The Heat are 0-5. And that's a 3 for Jalen Wells, who's got a game. Wells continues to impress. He came in averaging over 14 points a game in the preseason. The former first-team All-Rookie player a year ago. Powell, kaboom. Well, Memphis now 13 made triples. They're at 57% from downtown. You gotta love the kiss off the glass. This is Wells. Small pick and roll with Landale. Oh, through the legs delivery.
Just a really impressive vision there and finding the big man Landale on the move where he can operate.
Oh, nifty finish for Norman Powell.
We've seen him score at all three levels tonight.
Oh, the miss lunger there by Jaren Jackson Jr. Small turns it into three.
He's able to utilize one extra big step with those 7 feet strides there. Able to create some room for himself.
Biggest lead of the night for the Grizzlies, and 8 points for Andrew Wiggins. 4-point lead for Memphis. Pick and roll, Landale fouled and powered through the Davion Mitchell foul. They have 22 points in 4.5 minutes of this quarter. They're ahead by 7. Where?
He's doing it on both ends of the floor. But I'm impressed with his consistency right now and the effort that he continues to sustain throughout the course of the game.
Corner 3, kaboom! Bam Adebayo. Ware hustles to his 10th rebound, so he's got another preseason double-double, his 4th of the preseason, and Wiggins with a right-hand finish. Wow. Powell, baseline driving, and finishing, plus a foul. Norman Powell does it again. He's got 22 points.
He's going to be seeing the best defenders from the opposing team regularly night in, night out, too.
The tantalizing thing for the Heat is when Tyler Hero returns.
Terry Rozier ran through that. You have to fight through it as a defender to get the ball.
Oh, Norman Powell serving them up for his big man. That time for the Bam slam. Heat starters tonight have totaled 74 of the 91 points as Bam comes across, gets 2 more, plus a foul. Heat trailing by a point. Rozier in the game with 2:15 left in
right hand there as he beats Small to the rim.
Jaren Jackson Jr. not going to let some missed shots dampen his spirit.
Just a threat every time he touches it.
Jaquez to Rozier in the corner with 38 seconds left in the third. Look at that! A driving score for Rozier. Miami's made 17 of their 21 free throws in this game. That's Hall. Reach! Strong drive, and he completed that. Prosper with 4 points. Here comes Jaquez. Bouncing for Larson. Nice pass. Oh, Ware rejected. What a
loaded out here on the floor. I mean, he is just brimming with energy.
Jaquez couldn't get the shot off. Larson does. Kaboom. Garrett had season-ending shoulder injury just 6 games into his college season last year. Prosper and a foul. What an effort by Olivier. Almost halfway through this 4th quarter. G.G. Jackson again, and again. Played a little bit in the league last year with the Chicago Bulls. Played 6 games last year with the Bulls. That's a triple for Cam Spencer and a dagger. Jaquez. It won't bounce in for Jaime tonight. He's 1 for 8. 21-point game for Wells. A 16-point game from Javon Small. There's a dunk by Golden.
Who came in off the bench in that 4th quarter and just ran away with it.
Jameer Young put it in, but I believe after time